Hello, Stampin' Buddies. Here we are for part 2. Hi, I'm Lori from Lori's Little Bit of Crafting. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the United States. I just finished a tutorial basically showing you how I die cut these cute little bags so that there was a scalloped edge on the top. And I told you I was going to show you how to run the dies through corner leading instead of flat side leading. And then I forgot. So, and I just shut my door because there's still a little noise out there. So what we're going to do here, and hopefully there's not too much of a shadow, I am going to show you. So to back up, the plate will tell you how to have your sandwich for working with your dies. This is a thin die. So you have your base plate, which is number 1. You have the shim, which is number 2. And then you have 2 cutting plates that you put your die and your paper in between. All right. So I usually keep kind of the cut up one on the bottom. And then I have a cleaner one that I use for the top. And then when they start to wear, then I'll get rid of the bottom one eventually when it's really looking dilapidated. And then I'll switch my top one to the bottom. So what I'm going to do then is we'll run this first one through with the straight edge parallel to the roller that's under here, okay? And something I mentioned, I think yesterday, is usually I have my shim and that first cutting plate pushed back a little bit so that the top cutting plate can create like a little C, and then it can grab on with the rollers a little bit easier. So let's put this through, and it's snug. Did you hear that? All right, so it's working to get through those straight edges. All right. What we want to do is, I'm going to get a smaller die now. What we want to do is lead with a corner. So I've got, again, plate 1, plate 2. This is a plate 3, even though it's not numbered. It's still a plate 3. And then I'm going to, we could either line it up like this if we want. Let's say I wanted to make a frame, even though this, we'll pretend that side scallop too. What I want to do is lead with the corner so that the roller only has to recognize just that little tip. And then as we roll it through, look at that, how much easier that was. So your roller didn't have to fight with that straight edge. All right. So that's my little follow-up tip. So lead with the point rather than a straight edge parallel to your roller, and you'll have a much easier time using your Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. I'm going to call her Bessie, I think. So Bessie, my big boss. All right. So until next time, happy stamping.